Hey, when was the last time that you cleaned your microphones? Let me show you how to do it. All right, so here's what you'll need. A soapy water mixture. I just used like dish soap and some warm water. A toothbrush, at least 2 rags, one to get it wet and the other to dry the microphones off. And of course your microphones. Here's what not to use. Do not use cleaning products that contain bleach. Don't use hydrogen peroxide. Don't use hand sanitizers, because if you use any of these products, what can happen is you can remove paint from the handles, discolor the microphones. Don't use any abrasive cleaning tools, and don't use rubbing alcohol on plastics like the bezels, because that's gonna discolor them and make it all messed up. So don't use any of those things. So today I'll show you how to clean this Shure SM58 and this wireless microphone, the Shure SLX-D. We'll start with the wired microphone, the Shure SM58. And of course you're gonna want to unplug your microphone, no cables here. And you're gonna wanna bring it to a dry surface. For now, we're going to leave the grill and the windscreen, which is the top of the microphone. We're gonna leave it on to protect the inside of the microphone. Use a soft cloth or a soft bristle brush to apply some of the soapy cleaner and start cleaning the handle like this. Only use a little bit of solution. You don't want the microphone to get soaked. Too much solution is bad because we don't want to get this microphone wet. Avoid getting moisture inside the microphone. You can even cover this little hole to prevent water from leaking in. Once you've cleaned it off, dry it off before you continue. Now for a wireless mic, it's very similar, but you'll have to be a little bit more careful because there are electronic components here. I'll even show you how to get this grill back into shape. It's got a few dents. It's seen better days. All right, so you want to make sure to remove any batteries. Be careful around the switches. Don't soak the towel too much as to get water in between these areas, in between these switches. I don't recommend cleaning the inside of the battery compartment. Take a dry towel and just make sure that you dry any damp areas. And then you dry it off once again. Okay, now for the grill and the windscreen. Carefully unscrew the grill from the microphone and make sure that you place the handle somewhere safe and dry. We don't want to get that wet. And now we're going to remove the foam windscreen, the pop filter that's inside the grill. I have to take my glove off to get a better grip, but what we want to do is stick your fingers inside the grill and gently pull the windscreen out. In some models, the windscreen may be glued in place. If that's the case for you, if the foam doesn't come out when you gently pull it, leave it inside and you're going to clean it with the windscreen inside. Then take a soft bristle brush and using your soapy water, brush the grill. For the windscreens, I recommend using warm water and the soapy mixture. Some will tell you to only use warm water because these act like sponges. But I want to make sure that they are clean. So I'm going to use my soapy water mixture for these. Later, I'm going to just make sure that I dry these thoroughly. Then you're going to run these under warm water to remove all of that solution out. In the same way, run warm water over your grills. And once you've removed all the solution from it, you can set these out to air dry. You can even pat the windscreens and kind of squeeze all the excess water out. Now this is a very important step. You gotta let these air dry completely. So do this at least a day in advance before you intend to use them in a church service. They have to be completely dry to avoid messing up your microphones. All right, as I was saying earlier, this grill has seen better days. You see how it's got some dents in it? We're gonna fix that. I don't have a lot of tools at my disposal, but there are several ways that you can do this. Today I'm gonna be using a drumstick, but you can use a broomstick. You can use the back end of a screwdriver. If you have a wood shop, you might be able to have more tools at your disposal to hold this and hammer it in with back end of a screwdriver, but I don't have any of that. So I'm gonna show you how to do it with a drumstick. I'm gonna take a seat right here, and I'm gonna use this, the fatter end of the drumstick, and I'm gonna stick it inside the grill. And this is like a soft chair, but I'm gonna just press down, and with this, I'm just gonna push this down to try to reshape the grill to a nice round shape. So I'm basically just getting the dents out. It's gonna take a little bit of pressure, but little by little, you're just getting this mesh back to close to its original shape. Again, you might have better tools, but I'm using what I've got. And that's it. You're gonna wanna pop the windscreens back into the grill. Once they're completely dry, make sure that it fits right in there. Move it around a bit. All right, make sure it's completely inside. You don't want the foam edges to come out, because otherwise, once you put this inside, it's gonna hit the edges and it's gonna scrunch up the foam. So we don't want this. We want it to look like that. And then you just take this, screw it right back on. And you're good to go. You have a clean microphone. A simple thing that you and I can do to make everybody happier, to give out clean microphones. I have to admit, I don't do this as often as I should, but it's super simple, and you can do it maybe once a month, twice a month, however you want. Speaking of simple things, I made a checklist for you. A checklist of simple things that you can do before service, during service, and after service. And this checklist is here to help you, to guide you on a Sunday morning or for a service that you may have. It's gonna help you to level up your skills and help you feel more confident behind the console on a Sunday. So go download it. It's completely free. The link is in the description below, and it'll be sent right to your inbox. And that's it. If you like this video, send it to somebody who needs to clean their microphones, or send it to the rest of your team so that this weekend you can clean your microphones and be ready to go. I want to remind you that what you're doing on the sound team is super important. So thank you. Thank you for what you're doing. And I pray that you have an incredible service and that God uses you and your team in an incredible way. God bless y'all. I'll see you on the next video.